Hello everyone, and welcome back to Guild Wars 2. You know, I'm surprised. There's not 2,000, flying skyscrapers and everything else just waiting out here for, the supposed new players from Steam. I mean, they're mostly all over in Queensdale. Probably. Well, probably Queensdale and Keldon Forest. But yeah, seems a lot calmer right now. Which is surprising.
Hey,
given the fact that,
come talk to me.
just released on Steam yesterday. So welcome to Guild Wars 2 proper. So, we need to do a few things. Like we need to go flatten these worm mounts. And we need to go hit this worm. Then we need to go and flatten some more worm mounts. And hit this worm a couple more times.
Here's another one.
Alright, I forgot. At his range.
I'm not stupid.
So I could just, do that. Normally I don't really use axes, but I don't really have the weapon I want yet. So, Oh, great. We have looted an
I've
enemy.
attained the awesome.
We have applied conditions everywhere. Ooh. Complete a renowned heart. Ah, jeez, this is gonna be fun. Thanks for your help, Necromancer. Now I can actually walk through my barn without getting a face for a spider web. I did actually deal with the spider webs. If you're ever looking for something to do, you're welcome at my ranch. Okay, but I
We get to
can't.
gather devour
I guess I
heads.
could go through
Hurry,
it.
and you can help. The reader says it's okay.
So yeah. Oh, that was exciting. I was going to say, usually...
Scrotum!
Like,
I thought I told you to secure those gates and get rid of the worms.
I did! It's not my fault the cows broke down the gates.
I don't care whose fault it is. Get my cows back in, or I'll rip your claws out.
So, thanks for helping me clean my barn. I'm one of the primary suppliers of fresh beef to Smokestead, It is if you folks the transfer from me for all Smokestead, that's impressive indeed.
No cheating.
It'd be hard pressed to find a more efficient cat ranch in all the Charland. We have a few secrets. Anything you go to show? I've already said too much. Suffice to say, these cats won't be going anytime soon. Except for the fact they ran off. Don't have anything to sell? So I could buy an Iron Legion kill, which is
That's
plus
one
3
more
if I
come
have
home.
it.
Keep hurting
I
them
can't
in,
use it.
and hurry.
So anyway, why not? Fighting cow. Herd. I think before you had to pick up an item to do this, but I didn't really... But yeah.
Blasted cows! You! Come over here and herd them back in the pen!
Cause I gotta let the new players poke the cows. Why are you leaving the cows at the gate? Herd them in. There you go. See what I was easy. Herd more cows in. Like so. Herd. Herd. See how easy this is? I mean, you literally used to let the cow and you follow it till it's in the pen. You don't just stand there. Why are you struggling?
I think that's all of them.
It better be. Put those gates back up, and make sure they don't get knocked down again.
Yeah.
Reporting.
You want something? Over there. You want to see worms? Look back over that way. You want to see stars? Keep standing right where you're staring. Right where you were staring at me, and I'll make you see stars. I'm part of the Blood Legion. I forget when the challenge thing is. But yeah, We're just sort of doing our thing. Not really blending in. We sort of stand out. Ah, well. Raise your weapon. I feel the need to test your metal. Okay, well, if you insist. Like, you could go attack through. There you go.
Let me guess. Trouble.
No!
Boss,
And you go fire cannons too. But I can't pick up the cannon balls from the stack.
You have a question?
Ah. Wait, do I just fire the cannons now? Because here's the thing. The problem though is, I know the game from before the Chinese release, which is when they basically simplified the starting areas. Because apparently having, you know, items to pick up and use with things was a bit too complicated for people. Because, oh no, it's your starting area. You can't just be picking up an item to, like, turn it into someone and have it take over your skill bar or use
I
the
need some
thing.
help!
No, you have to have it just, you go up to a thing and you press F and activates. You don't pick up an item and bring it to someone to press F. Because, oh no, that's too complicated. Yeah, we kept the world bosses. How we technically,
I'm hit!
we technically updated the world bosses to be more... Jesus, we're leveling up fast. And I haven't even done this yet. In fact, I think it's time we do this. Oh god, we have starred such. We're doomed. We're gonna be level 14 before we even exit here at this rate. I mean, we're already level 6. Which means we can have stick. Goes over 4 slot, but since we don't have an offhand yet. Raptor mount's unlocked at level 10. Sure it is. That was Sky's fault.
No!
Anyway, where's my stick? I like stick for Necromancer.
Kill it!
Cause stick is very, it's very good at just that. Like, you don't really have to do much with stick. You just toss down circles and
You have a
things
question?
die. It's pretty great. Like, for example, you just do this. Stick, circle. Another circle. Pretty great. Anyway, I guess we'll just fire the cannons. Because apparently just firing the cannons, well, I should have let them fire the cannons. But on those, the cannons
do you
take a while
want?
to reload, and that makes me displeased. Yeah. Yeah, the problem though here is this Heart Crest is sadly one of the slow ones. It's a bit unfortunate about that. It takes a bit too much time.
For Iron
They're
Legion.
just not the same my firing range. Those cannons, the stats of cannon ports, that's quite lovely.
For Iron Legion.
This is my firing range. You teach the legions how to use the war machine too. Go and try it out with cannon yourself. So you just fire those at the target. Just listen, you good for nothing. But prime lining up for offense against human ghosts, not to mention script.
You have a question?
Script. This damage and always skulk about line like cannon.
Crit, I'm hit!
Crit, I'm hit. Yeah, this Yeah. Let's see how chat's doing. People still complain about match levels in the starting zone. Because, yeah, match levels in the starting zone. Because, yeah. Because here's the thing, a bunch of new players came in with Steam. But of course, a lot of people just decide, hey, we're gonna go greet those new players by being match level with all for shiny stuff. And we're just gonna murder everything that they're trying to do because... Partially it's ArenaNet's fault. Because ArenaNet released... Where was it? These achievements here. Like, for example, complete 10 events in the Ascalon region.
I'm hit.
Which technically you could have done in any of these regions. But let's face it.
What do you want?
The majority of players are going to go to the easiest place to get their events done the fastest possible way. Which sadly involves going to the starting zone where we just introduced a whole bunch of new players. And those new players need to be able to do events to level up and do stuff on their own, not with, you know, 2,100.
Not yet, boss.
Yeah, like 2,000 players just, oh well, we are gonna go do the events at the same time and take high priority over things because, you know. Anyway. So yeah, the Steam launch didn't exactly go with that.
Yes.
And then there were people on like the Steam thing, so like, this game is so pay to win. But like how? This game is totally not pay to win. This game is pay to convenience. Pay to fashion. Very pay to fashion. Oh god, so pay to fashion.
Refreshing.
Right, I should probably
That's how it's done.
I partially fall into the category of, yeah, but I'm on a new character, so I do need to do starting hours too. I probably don't need to do starting hours once I, you know, potentially level past it, but let's face it, we have, with these boosters and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna be leveling past things very quickly. Also, sadly, here's one of these situations where this here was an event. Multiple people can be doing this. It also scales up the more people that do this. But you don't really need to overdo it.
Easy does it.
I should probably be reading my skills. So, staff has Necrotic Grasp, which sends out a grasping hand that damages foes in line and grants you life force. Which is, yeah, like it goes, I don't exactly see the line though. Then we have Mark of Blood, which inscribes a mark that bleeds foes when they trigger it. And grants regeneration to allies. I forgot about the regen to allies, it's not bad. You also can inscribe a mark. And that's Chillblains, which was technically a skill. Well, hell, most of these things were skills that, you know, Guild Wars 1. But yeah. You inscribe a mark that chills and poisons foes when triggered. Staff is sort of conditioning. Sort of conditioning. Mostly conditioning. Because the majority of the game is divided between power-based builds and condition-based builds. Usually, there are some exceptions. But yeah, I'm probably overdoing this event a bit too much. Then we have Putrid Mark, which inscribes a mark that damages enemies and transfer your conditions to that one triggered. Basically, if you have like conditions on you, that would just toss all them on the enemy. It's sort of a decent thing to use with a few over condition things. Like, for example, we could do this to put vulnerability on themselves. But then we can also put that, and that's the vulnerability applied to it. Anyway, I probably don't need this main.
Easy does it.
I'm probably sure I don't need this. Fist, I like that. Fist is unlocked. Yeah, the whole unlocking thing. Some of them are actually unlocked, like weapon swapping unlocked level 10. Personal story. That. The rapid amount less so. Maybe for newer players that have access to an expansion, because that's the thing. You no longer have to do half a fire or Ender Dragons to have access to mount now. Well, Raptor anyway.
Hey, who's gonna scoop
See
up
that
behind
egg?
these things?
That egg?
Not
That's
me.
mine.
Didn't sign up for that.
You though, step up and give us some hand covering devour eggs. To activate those lures, then run and grab as many eggs from the nest before the females notice you. How does this work? Fellow females don't like us messing with the nest. We have to lure them away so we can get their eggs. The females hate the sound of the lures. So turn on the lures and watch. Then we finish, then the females attack lures and you can steal eggs from the nest.
The more eggs you get, the more war beasts we'll have.
Were you stalling? The only other thing I'll say is that you break the nest and pick
Oh
up
man,
more
those
eggs.
devourer mamas are easy to fool. They're dumb like Flame Legion.
Yeah.
Turn in all you got.
glad,
A
but-
trained war beast can crush an enemy's skull like we
Hey,
crush a bird
who's gonna
egg.
scoop up behind these things? Not me. Didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, we're completing more things. God, I hate the venture guide. Like, I get why they did it. For, like, newer characters that, oh yeah, sure, you can do this to level up faster. But, also, why would you do that? Because the new players don't need to be leveling up that fast, to be honest. The existing players, sure, make them level up faster, even without boost. Which, let's face it, we have quite a few boosts. We have a 2-hour boost, and 24-hour boost. So yeah, what should be fine. But yeah, stick. I don't have the mark I want for like when I'm actually close to enemies yet. That's at level 8. We're level 7, so soon. But yeah, see how easy we're just taking them down? Because I don't think it scaled us down yet. Because that was level scaling, which adjusts you to manage the area you are at. Oh, so I guess we're level 4. We're still easily taking them down. You can imagine how easily they go down with even scaled down level A's, though.
What now?
Reading. My armory runs like a well-oiled machine. Parts go in and weapons come out. The gears turn and the workers churn out arms for the legions. Can you smell the oil, black powder? So what do you do, Hill? Armor is the biggest weapon supply outside the Black Citadel. We also turn out ready-made weapons and parts return to capos. Weapons for what? For the land war, of course. My armory is the primary weapon supply for all the Charr legions. There's a land war. We're in the Charr and Ghost. Yes, Dascon is ours and we're taking it back. Requires iron, lots of it. And we could go through the other dialogue, but yeah. And there's the forge. Wait, did they? Yeah, they did change this. Okay. Here's the thing, I love having prior knowledge because I can criticize loads of shit. So criticizing stuff. It used to be you could take stuff here and put it into the forge. That's why the forge is still there. They removed that because it was too... Too much static when I turn on and off that button anymore. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, they overly simplified a few things. Like, apparently taking pieces of metal and stuff and putting them inside the furnace to advance the bar for the hard quest was too complicated. So they had to make it to this, which, in my opinion, also makes this take a bit longer. Just a bit. There are a few hard quests in this game that they really could have fixed, but some of them were non-starting zones. So they took less priority on, you know, changing. Also, some, pretty much all the hard quests later past the core stuff, like in Path of Fire, Ender Dragons, some of the Living World stories, they're all basically daily. Cause that's the thing. I think I can't even use. I don't know why that one's pointed that way. I can't even aim the mortar. You used to be able to aim the mortars. It hasn't been that long since I've done this before you. I just maybe I wasn't paying attention to how things work. And hey, we have like, look how much XP we had. We were right here. That gave us an entire half a level. Just completing that hard. With all these buffs I have going. Yeah, we're gonna be over leveled in a while. So just headset. Ah yes, we have reached level 8. It's time to learn about underwater combat. And I give you a trident. And a chain aqua breather. I think they give you a better aqua breather later on. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to change this yet. Because here's the thing. Since everything costs transmutation charges. I mean, I could put the bubble on. It's a very nice bubble. Could totally put on the bubble. I don't understand how that's an aqua breather. So I like that one, but yeah. And the regular one's not terrible, but bubble. Could totally go bubble. But I don't really want to waste the transmutation charges. Like, you really shouldn't transmog too much when you're low level because you're gonna be constantly replacing gil. Like the wings are fine because let's face it, we're not gonna get back items for a while. Like the lowest one I have practically in my bank is 35. I think they can go down to 20, but the 20 ones are oh so highly expensive. And then I changed my hat just because, well, we're not even gonna get a hat for like level 20 or 10 at least. So I don't have to worry about a hat for a while. But since I'm a Necromancer, I start with a hat. Like some characters also start with shoulders or something like that, I think. Depending on the class and all that. Ugh. All this stuff that isn't really worth my time too. Okay. So hey, we've completed 10% of the area. Yeah, I know. Welcome to Guild Wars 2, everyone. Yeah. So the thing about it is, there was quite a bit to do in every zone. Like, and the zones, if you think about it, aren't really that small. They're pretty decently sized. Like, I'd say probably the size of, like, frickin' the Barrens. And, like, yeah, like the Barrens Wrath of the Lich King, or, well, the original Barrens, I should say. Probably that size, pretty much. Well, maybe not exactly. But still, on par with that. Compared to, like, say, post-Cataclysm Barrens, which would be, you know, half and half. Anyway, yeah. Don't really want to take forever, so let's just go. Can I buy short gears? I don't pick them up. Right. Well, there's I can set rat traps. Pretty sure it used to be you picked up things. But hey, I guess this here was faster. I mean, all I have to do is run around pressing F. Why have the player get involved with, you know, picking up and moving things? Now that's too complicated for the new players. No, you have to... Oh, you guys raising him, I'll help too.
I've attained the
and
awesome.
I got a thing for that. Got to have a decent chunk of XP for that. And look at that XP. Look at that big chunk of XP. Also, we reached level 8, which means we now have the Reaper's Mark, which inscribes the mark, then lets fail when foes were triggered. It also does a decent chunk of damage, but it takes the longest out of the skills to recharge. Oops, I probably should have read that. Yeah, I'm gonna be making that mistake a lot during this. Cause the problem though is I've done this enough times that I don't feel like reading. Well, it's still Russian Yard, but I suppose it's slightly less read. So yeah, we can get about the same stuff. I was suspecting different for some reason. Oh, so ultimately, we're probably gonna go power-based. It's gonna take a while. You don't have to really worry about it for a while. But how fast we're leveling up, maybe we should be more worried about it. Also, at some point I do sort of need to go like, what was it, under general? I do sort of like need to work on more, yeah, like Scepter Hill and other stuff that I haven't really done. But hey, Vista. Yay. Okay, so we'll just glide down here and help this fisher up. Yeah, I meant to be reading more of the heart things, but it's just there's so many, and if how long we've done this, it's so instinctively to, you know, just skip through it. It's hard to not. But yeah, I like Staff because Staff's not bad at managing things from a distance. It's very good at that. And we've leveled up again. I know, right? So now we have gained our first gathering tools, which are pretty shit. They can only really mine the first kill of materials and stuff like that. We also haven't even unlocked weapon swap yet. Sad. Sadly, we can't use swords. We use Warhorn though. Well, if we were using it, oh, we can use dagger. I'm in combat with, oh, still alive. But yeah, I could use this. So now we learn skills. Here's the thing, daggers from Necromancer aren't that great. They're not that great. Because basically, it's like this. Your first dagger, your main hand dagger, is more of a power-based dagger. While your offhand dagger, which we don't have yet, is condition-based. Yeah, you can see the problem. Yeah. However, we're probably going to be using daggers for a lot of the game up until we can use great.
You lose.
Because, yeah. But hey, we're a dagger. Daggers are fun. Stabbing. Welcome to being a Stabbing-mancer. Also, for new you need to again, life thing. Stabby. Dark packs, a bit because we bleed ourselves. Yeah, we slit our wrists to immobilize foes. I know, right? A lot of self-conditioning coming with Necromancer. Which sort of was a thing in Guild Wars 1. There was a lot of skills that basically damaged the player. Oh, right. I should probably show this off properly. Dodge to avoid danger by pressing the V key or double tapping or whatever.
Any news?
Well, there's a chest full of something. Something I want. Some mouse brain surrounded with mines. Back at St. Past them. Unlikely, but you might have a chance if you do a dodge roll. By the way, welcome to Dodge Tutorial. You poke the chest. You have dodged the attacks. And I can't even give him what I found. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, I found boots. Yay. They're a lot better than what we had. That's for sure. So we're almost done with the first small section. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do an entire area in one video. It might take 2 or 3 to be honest. Which means this is going to be a long series. Why am I doing this when I have the backlog? I don't know. By the way, over here, we need to kill Flame Legion. Wait, did I not look at the heart again? I probably did not look at the heart again. Anyway. Stab. Yeah. So basically, this is what we're going to be doing. Running us and stabbing the shit out of things as a Necromancer. If need be, immobilize, and stab, stab, stab. Then, oh no, we've lost health. Well, we have our health. Stab, 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 stab. I think I may have murdered that thing. Not sure. Bit too fast. I mean, we want to make it so the other players have a chance, but yeah. No, I don't want to switch the map. Probably not. You know what? Why not? Why not switch the map? Because it'll give us a... It'll give us more experience gain. That's great. And movement. So we should level up. So we have leveled up. We've reached level 10, which means we gained mail. Because as your recent self-and have to rid the cave of the flame intrudes and no equipment. You can now say with confidence that the area is flame-proof, or at least flame-resistant. Yay. Duh. So we've unlocked our personal story, we've unlocked more attributes, we've unlocked weapon swapping and the raptor mount. Next is more hero points. It's gonna take us to try before our chapter 2. Yeah, most of the story is every 10 levels. But the thing is, it's actually quite a bit for, you know, once you turn level 10. Because you have to do several sections of the story before you move on to the next sections of the story. So, let's see what you want me to do. Well, about that, or you were grandstanding with a threat like brimstone, the members of our war band that you left behind suffered no total losses. The match is all your fault. I'm in charge of taking steps to replenish an hour to... You expect to have a future...
Let's show these guys some good old junkyard hospitality!
Yeah, no. And yes, we could do this event. Do I want to do this event? Oh, let's see. Locust Swarm.
Kill shot.
Locust Swarm's not bad.
I feel
Basically,
strong.
you gain swiftness and you summon a swarm of locusts that just siphon health to everything.
Get your paws off my garbage, you stinking scavengers!
I may have killed. Nice massage off that guy, yeah. Oh, so yeah, he's, what? Mechanist? Yeah, oh no, he's an engineer with Horizon. Of course he's not working everything. As we just walk through and our death out. Anyway, we could stay here, but we've already participated. A lot of the later expansions, yeah, you have to literally stay in the area practically. If you go away from the area and spend too long without contributing, yeah, you're no longer contributing, so yeah. Ooh, hot sauce. You have tried the famous hot sauce and lived to tell the tale. Ow. I am now burdened. I'm generous for the smoke. Please meet you. You may have heard me. My hot sauce is famous all the way to Ebonhog. I'll have to try that. Ain't you lucky that part of that was a fresh batch? Apparently we've done that. I don't know, I don't think there's anything associated with it, achievement-wise or anything.
Hi.
Yeah. My parents says that if humans visit the Pahara, they'd be crying like Tlaga for the first day. And never underestimate humans. There's human destiny's edge, at all about them slow with that Thwackly, or the Thwack of the Thwack War band. I reckon he's not weak. That's one example.
Greetings.
Look here, I don't want any trouble. I reported it in at the big ball place. The big ball place. Okay, well, that's what we're going to call it now. You know, the big ball place. Charr the big ball.
I've attained
anyway.
the awesome.
Yeah, we completed events. Stay out trouble or else. Increase my ferocity. Okay, sure, I'm just a merchant. I do my training, and I go. No trouble here. Because, you know, ferocity, it totally... It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
And they were down, so it sprayed back on everyone there.
Rely on iron,
You heard
not
some
false
scores, no better
gods.
place. So you have a, like, I'm supposed to challenge you thing, but yet I can't challenge you. Huh. Plus 5 hero points, yay. Crafting. You mean I don't have crafting yet? Apparently I don't have crafting yet. More hero points at 13. Ooh, masterwork equipment, which, I mean, yeah, masterwork equipment is at 14. That is correct. There's fine equipment, though. Which, yeah, let's go back to... Oh yeah, we have weapons. We can swap weapons now. Yay, convenience. Hi. I think that was supposed to be a thing where we could fight these people, but... it doesn't seem to be a thing. And then you could, like, use these in the fight. But, yeah.
Talk to me.
Going to the tavern on the grey, which are go to booze, boast, and black out. So which legion makes the best patrons? I don't like to pay the favors. This is the Lead Legion. Legion on the front line guys, so soldiers who lead the charge into battle go head to head with them. The motto is overpower. We could ask about the other one.
Victory at any
Would you have
cost.
booze? Yes, he does.
Dismissed.
She does, I should say. Anyway, now we continue on. Yes, meet my warband at basically Inside Hill. And we don't have to do that for as long as we want. Because that's the thing about the story is, it's just there. You don't have to worry about the story if you don't want to. Like for example, right now, we're just gonna go exploring. And complete more, because, yeah, we've only completed, well, apparently 18%, but still, we completed this much. We still have all the rest of the zone. All the rest of the zone.
Lousy flying hags don't know when to quit. That's fine.
Oh, no.
Time for target practice, tropes.
Harpy.
I'm gonna beat my old record today. I can feel it.
Get those mortars loaded. Looks like they brought the whole bird brain sisterhood this time.
Can I use the mortar?
Keep the gunners and
Nope,
mortars
I can't
safe
use
so
it.
they can blast those harpies out of the sky.
Oh no, harpies. I helped.
Boom, baby.
So I participated.
Buzzards out of the
But anyway. And one. Now to help towards this. Let's see. Do we just smash? We just smash. And more goose. These guys sort of suck because they have a fiery block. Which is unfortunate. You have like literally nothing going on. Also, if I mentioned we're level 11. Yeah, we should probably do something about that. But hey, potential new player.
Drive the Charr out!
We should probably have fun with this. Just wait. participate. So we're gonna go over here and we're going to actually, you know, have some proper fun. We're going to overact. That one there's a veteran. So we'll trap that one down and then we're just going to stabby stab. Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Drain some health back. Some conditions isn't bad, except for the fact that it gives you a condition. So like we're bleeding, oh no. But then we're healing. Stabby.
You lose.
Light torch.
Can't breathe.
Torch. Like mine if I really want to cop. Level that. Going to pass along and then Norse graduate the territory smoke that we recently helped you out in aiding our attempts to regain control. The vineyards outside smoke set vary towards in relation to those who began to wary of that seemingly endless conflict. Because your help, we now feel safe enough to continue our search for answers. The ghost problem that afflicts this area. And we need to succeed. Make certain that your part of the victory is well known. By the way, you may remember this area from Guild Wars 1. The list right here would be Duke Belden's estate. And then I think these people were mostly, were they rivers? I remember there being bridges over rivers though. Well, canals anyway. But yeah. Oh no, I'm being shot with arrows. Whatever shall I do? And I need to head down though. Surprised we didn't technically discover that when we were doing that in the story instance. Well, maybe because it was a story instance. Anyway. And hey, we leveled up. Just discovering a waypoint. Right now I'm supposed to talk to
Welcome to the real Ashford. This land's been ravaged by humans for centuries. We intend to reclaim it from their ghosts and finally have our homeland back. These hills are treacherous, so get ready to do your part for the legions. You are an important cog in the machine.
Ooh, I'm an important cog, everyone. Hey, they conveniently waited. So yeah, talking to scouts. It's actually useful because sometimes you don't usually, there'll be like one heart that you don't see on the map. It'll direct you to a scout. You go talk to the scout and you find that heart. Useful. Anyway, also, there isn't exactly, I mean, if I can say sense is straight. Okay, so this hill is a bit straightforward on which one you should probably pick. I think those later ones were, I think silver doubloons are worth a lot more. But yeah, so you could take the garnet one. You could take the malachite one. You should take the copper one. Also, you get your first salvage.
Pillage!
Which means you can clear up some of the stuff, but you can't clear up the starting stuff. Which sucks. But for example, like the sword, you could get rid of the sword, these pants. Keep the gloves, we're gonna need those. You get rid of these, you're not using them, and then you can just dispose of these. But yeah, I could dispose of that, but I don't have any others, and that's the reason why I don't have any others. These things don't really drop from practically anything, really. Which makes them a bit problematic to actually obtain. And another thing, I just realized how Ew, that salvage kit is terrible. Only 10 charges. I mean, it's worth 10 silver. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm going to sell it, because that's 10 silver. We get 9 because of the taxation from the auction house. I know, unfortunate. But yeah, I really want to use that dagger. Or at least scepter and dagger, but still. I forgot to equip the glove. High glove. Equip. And I know more heal points. So, what I should have done is... okay. So going over here to training, now that we're past level 11, we gain access to training. So here's the thing, it used to be a lot more like this build thing, where you would have your specializations here, and they would add stats and stuff depending on how you build your character and stuff. And you'd get skills over time that you could basically purchase the skills with your skill points from a wide range of things. They changed that with Heart of Thorns, where they thought, hey, we need to make into a wheel where you have to train in things to unlock in the order. Yeah, I know, right? So we don't really have to worry about specializations until 21. And we don't, and sadly then there's elite specializations, which, as much as I want to train in, we don't really worry about elite specializations until, well, you have to literally train everything else, and then reach level 8 too. So it's gonna be a while. So anyway, let's see what we have for our first skills. So our Ascendant of Vampirism, which is a healing skill. I think pretty much most things are usually a healing skill is your first thing. Like blood though. Spread of Grass isn't terrible. So what I'm going to do is first thing I'm going to talk about Ascendant of Vampirism. Yes. I should probably have read what that does. So Ascendant of Vampirism. It steals health from nearby foes while in combat. So basically, while it's equipped on you, you just steal health from foes. When it's active though, it heals yourself and marks a foe. Allied players will siphon life from the marked enemy. Basically, you heal yourself and you drain life. So that's the thing. You can get set up low, which isn't bad for low level purposes, because it increases your movement speed. Also, you can strike and remove boons from nearby foes, and heal for each foe you strike, and for each boon removed. So it also heals you. I'm trying to think what. Allow corruption training here is conditions.
I'm ready to test these bad boys out. I just need some volunteers.
That's what we're gonna be doing.
You mean you don't keep disposable lab assistants at hand? What kind of inventor are you?
I don't have to take this abuse from you. I've got hundreds of ghosts dying to abuse me.
I think we'll pick up Well Blood too. So Well Blood is pretty straightforward. You can draw Well Blood to heal allies. While they remain inside the well, they gain health. It's pretty straightforward. Not sure if I want to send no vampirism or Well Blood right now. Yep, for now I'll take that. Then we have Well Sacrifice, which target area pulses, damaging foes and inflicting vulnerability. It's not bad. Well Darkness is not bad. We may use that with our build, because the target area pulses and blinds foes. Means they might, well, they miss on Net's attack. And it adds chill. Chill is sort of important. Well, corruption converts boons into unfolds into conditions. Whatever. Well, power target area parts converting conditions on allies into boons and granting might. But yeah, like world suffering and world darkness are probably more important. I could just have that one for 2. But let's get Spectral Grasp too. So, Spectral Grasp. Pull target foe and all nearby foes to heal you. Kill them and gain life force. Yeah, that one's gonna be important too. Probably. Maybe less so Spectral Armor. That, less so. Spectral Walks, somewhat useful. Then there's Ledge Form. That's a thing. If we could get into minions, I don't really like minions in this, to be honest. It's one of those things that's very low key. You could just activate minions and AFK. A lot of players do that. They just have minions on their Necromancers and then just AFK in places so they can farm stuff. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward as it goes. So we could technically do these events. But we could also move forward. And it would take a bit longer, so let's just go over here. Oh yeah, I should change a few things. Because I got something new recently, didn't I? Wait, didn't I change it? I did change it. I did do that last time. So yeah, I could just go around on this. Looking all too fancy. Fun times. I mean... Oh god, the spider webs. No. Hey, we made it in here. To Belden's vaults. That's the thing. Pretty sure this wasn't a place we could explore in Guild Wars 1. And everyone's gonna be asking about events. Cause, yeah, well that. Cause since there's these new achieves, everyone wants to do these new achieves, and of course, you know, the whole starting zone with the new players. Bad ideas. Yeah. ArenaNet didn't really think that one through. Didn't really think what would happen if you introduced new players to the swarm. And here's the thing, I can actually call it a swarm. Because one of the key things we learned early on in Guild Wars 2 was zerging things is effective. You take hundreds of players and you throw them against a world boss. Usually the world boss dies because there's hundreds of players attacking it. And that's basically the mob mentality that we learned from Guild Wars 2.
Used to be you just stuck it on a stick, hung it over
zerg everything, and it dies. Eventually, meta events started becoming a thing in the expansions, and most of those also have the mentality that, yeah, you swarm things. So for most of involved, you have to split the zerg into numerous other areas. But yeah, over here are Grawl. Hi, Grawl. Grawl have become a slightly more smarter than they used to be. Like now they actually speak instead of
smash them!
They no longer ooh. And they look a bit more monkey-like than they did before. So yeah, 250 years and they have evolved. In fact, if you think about it, a lot of shit's evolved actually in only 250 years. compared to some things that, like some games without history, like, it's been thousands of years, and yet you still have this stuff? You didn't move on to something more advanced? But yeah, I like this. Just I'm just gonna dance around you and stab you. Oh no, I took damage. Of course, for low levels this is fine. Higher levels, yeah. I sort of need to be dodging more and making sure I sustain my health more. But I missed something. Okay. Less of the slow shit, we need to go back. Need to go back. Where's the tag even at? Yeah, bell. We should probably do this while we're in this area.
You lose.
If you really want to be smart about it, you could try dodging their attacks and everything. Not really gonna say it matters that much at low levels, but it's good to get used to dodging. Can't stress that enough. Heart of Thorns, for example, it was designed to basically be hard. They wanted to make it challenging for players. Which means soloing stuff in Heart of Thorns is a pain. Path of Fire they made easier. Some of it's still pain. Ender Dragons. It's actually a lot easier than both of them. Regular game though. The regular game's probably pretty simple and straightforward, honestly. Oh, you guys want to fight me? Okay. We'll fight. And that.
Bertha, I swear I'll come. Bertha, I swear I'll come for you.
You have to repeat yourself twice. Oh, I'm taking damage. Well, let's drop the circle. This is my shield. It sustains. We're supposed to be killed. He has a heal too, doesn't he?
You can never get away from our swords.
Let's deal with his hard. That's good for a skill. Boop.
How dare you!
Oh no, how dare I?
How dare you!
That was not exactly it. That was both a scream and something else. More like a death rattle. Okay, well. I haven't reached 14 yet. I was supposed to put a skill hill. There's Better Grasp. We also have access to our race-specific skills. Here's the thing, our race-specific skills, most of them aren't that great. Sadly. Like for example, Hidden Pistol. Hidden Pistol is pretty meh. Yeah, it barely damage. It's not really made for damage, it's basically an evade. That's basically what it's for. But yeah, not that great. Battle Roar. It's actually a bit better because, well, 15 seconds of might. Oh, it's only might 2 though. But I mean, you go
Guns and iron!
far. Stab. It's not terrible. Almost done with this area. Yay. Stabity. I said stabity. And we did it. Huzzah. You know, have the great respect for the job you did in helping us make the area around Temper's Point a safer place to conduct our business. Finally, we killed friends and patrols who had been beaten down by the attacks of hordes of hostile creatures. Ghosts control the roads and byways safely. You are transformation to the ranks who have begun to fall into apathy because of the overwhelming despair brought about by our situation. Thank you again for helping us here at Temper's Point to continue our mission. Yay. By the way, hey, there was the Pyrofield Shot statue. Better go look into that. Don't know why it's outside and not in the city, but yeah. So since we leveled up, that means more hill points, and more hill points means I don't really want to. I could get Well Suffering and Well Darkness. So by the way, Spectregrass does this.
Lock and load.
Post target over. So you can start, you know, everything. Basically all it does. Well, it also applies chill. But yeah. Anyway, the Victory Central Faff? The statue's inscription. Look at this hill that stands before you and let him be your inspiration. Pyrofield Shard, Bane the Flame Agent, led us to freedom from religious tyranny. We owe him everything we are. I mean, Charr have no gods. Stabby. Are you gonna activate this? No? Here's the thing. Technically, if we worked as a group, this would go fast. But I mean, shrug. You know what, while I'm here, I might as well chop down a tree with my crappy axe. Yay. Like, I have unbreakable gathering tools on my main. That's the problem though. They're only on my main. And transferring them back and forth between characters is such a pain. So, yeah. Headset stop sliding. Oh, an emperor is using fire. Oh no. Once again, here's the thing. You could technically do this faster if you actually worked as a group. Because, like, people will activate this thing, but yeah, activating this thing? It's actually because, like, one person was triggered, you murder it, you gain points. No person was triggered, you murder it, you gain points. Because they take a while to recharge. That's the problem. And yeah, it's one of those slow hearts. Which I don't like the slow hearts, to be honest. They take too long. Also, as you imagine, something that's made out of fire is fine. That makes sense. It's not like the fact that you can basically bleed pretty much anything in this compared to Guild Wars 1. Because Guild Wars 1, you could only bleed like, what, 66% of things? Because can't bleed elementals. Well, they don't have blood. Can't bleed skeletons. They don't have blood. This doesn't really care about that. Thing is, we don't really have any skills to actually apply them, oh yes, I should probably demonstrate other skills. Okay, so this is World Suffering. World Suffering, everyone. Boop. Jeez, that does more damage than I thought, right? Just the well does, like, more damage than most of my attack skills. Let alone applying it so they take more damage. Yeah, I can see that being useful. I mean, it's not bad. I think I like it a bit. Yeah, I did a condition reaper on my other Necromancer, which isn't as good as a power reaper. I had a lot more skills that were basically condition based. Like, for example, Sidney Spite. Sidney Spite is interesting because it improves your power, but it's a thing that applies conditions. Why would you want to improve your power? Yeah, I know, it's a bit weird like that. Where do you think you're going? Look at all these guys. So this is a good example, you know, using our ability.
You lose.
Drop that. Drop that. Switch to this. We leveled up and everything's dead before I can get that. There's also a rich crop there. Fine. Did you know map completion's another way to explore? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh shit, we're level 14. Well, level 14 means we... Oh, is that... that is a head piece. Well, that's unfortunate. Bye, Pumpkin Crown. Miss you. Miss you. I have to get rid of these things, because I can't just sell them anything, really. But level 14. Well then. So, you know what? Why not? Let's show off our offhand dagger skills. I said offhand. Equipped an offhand. There you go. Remember to inform you of just how much help you in defending its Germanist headquarters contributed to the successful outcome. Although the Flame Legion came out as well, wave after wave of official attacks. Did they though? You stood your ground and thinned their ranks. I can't remember the last time I witnessed such power from under fire from a soldier. I wish you could have stayed to join our ranks. Yeah. So we could go help with this and get rid of the Flame Legions for now. Which, by the way, and we win. Confirmed.
Yeah, we showed them. Nobody can mess with us.
I've squished scarier bugs.
What do you even have?
This is Spectre Warband, teaching hard lessons to the enemy. Yeah.
Probably just a regular merchant. So, Scepter. Oh, you're that person.
What's on your mind?
Do you have any toughness? I don't need toughness. I don't need condition. All you have is condition. I mean, I would technically be better than my boots, so. Just because it's technically better. Technically better. So you want to let's try out the scepter. I haven't really done scepter. Very blood curse. Bleeds. 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 Some scales are hands. And then we have Feast of Corruption. Strike your target. Gain life first. And corrupt boons on target. Torment, eh? Ah, there's a scout hill. Scout, where are you? Hi, tell me about
A soldier is
stuff.
only as good as her training. Our frontline troops need to be the best. So we've set up a fighting pit to test our soldiers against the beasts of the region. Do what you can to help train them.
But is it actually working this time? That's a good question. Is the training pit actually working this time? I don't know. I've been there before and it's not hasn't worked sometimes. I think it's over once you have more people in there. Our organized horde form where soldiers can fight the fiercest enemies that are likely to face on the battlefield. You here because of the help of one side? I'm here because I want imagine rifles. Great recruiting for you. I don't want to use that rifle. Capture minotaurs and dregs. I think I may have to do that if I can't do it. If I can't just do this. Let's see if I can. Because here's the thing, you're supposed to go in here and it's supposed to ask you, like, are you ready to fight and stuff? But yeah, like...
For Iron Legion.
You look, get ready to hit the pitch. But here's where pressing and fighting go. Keep them short, cause some bruising. Yeah, but I can't start the thing. Yeah, I forgot how to actually start the fight, so... yeah. Maybe I do have to just do the alternative one.
Make it quick.
Minotaurs are low on drakes and minotaurs, so you could go back and feel those alive. Plus, if we could use someone who would be able to help our training, help our train soldiers in the pit. We may by training them. So to find out help. I travel the fair against them and control compared to the die here and on the battle. What do I have to do? Just tell Brackus on the second level what you're in the mood for to kill. Yeah, like that's what it's supposed to be. Like I'm supposed to be able to do that. Like I'm supposed to be able to go in here and just go up to him and be like, hey, I want to fight these things.
Give me a report.
But there's no prompt. So yeah.
I'd have got here sooner, but my mother birthed me on the front lines across the mountains in the
I'm
north.
feeling generous. I think I'll find someone who wants a lesson in Blood Legion ferocity.
And I should show off the
My
alpha
sire
skill.
insisted I be taken to the Citadel.
It's a well of darkness.
Mine too.
Wait, does
I
well
hear
of darkness
it's the best one in the world.
technically does more damage? Well, no, it does less damage. My bad. Okay. So well, darkness, everyone. She's blind. She's also slowed. She's also deathly sworn. Oh yeah, I have no transfer myself. Right.
There, you're stronger. Now get out of my sight.
Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that offhand.
That'd be mighty. I'm gonna call my warband the Kaboom
So now we have
Warband.
dual daggers. Problem about dual daggers is, yeah, the conditions on the second ones are not that great. Not that great, sadly. Like, Deathly Swarms, it's not that great, because you unleash an insect swarm to blind and transfer conditions to your enemies. So, it sort of works with the whole that. But otherwise, yeah, it's not that great. Inflating blood inflicts weakness and bleeding on foes in the target area. Which, that one's better. That one's better. But yeah, see that damage? Compared to
We have a Gladium in the
the
den.
rest of our stuff?
Find him and follow him. Report any trouble. On my word.
Well, darkness isn't bad, though, because the target area pulse is blinding both of each thing. So yeah. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Every second, just, yeah, they can't see what they're doing. Which is useful. But, fuck it. Yeah, because it's normally back in the day what I did was I did most of the fights inside them. But I don't know why it won't trigger anymore. So I guess we're just going to do this the other way.
Make it quick.
Shorty-free rifle. This was probably actually a bit complicated for the, the new player thing. So we need to go capture drakes and minotaurs. Ooh. Gotta go get them drakes and minotaurs. I forget what the minotaurs are. That's unfortunate. But here's the drakes. So basically what we want to do is we want to go over here and we want to go shoot.
Now this is interesting.
Till it's under 50. Then you immobilize it. We go to jump shot. Now, it's more of a fetch things where it's sleeping from, so it's more of a evade skill. Yeah, and don't stand in the way of where it's breathing fire, by the way. Pro tip right there. Don't stand in the fire. The blunderbuss might accidentally murder things. Just cause. Or it might not do anything. Well, that was awkward. So for example, wow, that was terrible. That was a thing. Okay, so blunderbuss. Eh. It's not bad with the bleed. I thought I pressed net shot, didn't I? I don't know what's up with that jump shot. Oh, aiming downwards to flash off the ground to fly out foe, knocking you both down. Oh, well that's as fine as that. So for a jump where I told you to jump to. Yeah, it's not really a good weapon, it's just... I mean, it's a gimmick weapon for this. But yeah, I don't know why I can't do the actual fighting hit thing. I mean, oh well. There's enough drakes though. And we are... gig now. Gig now. Net. Maybe it's because I was moving. There we go. But yeah, the bleeding shot applies practically more bleeding than natural do because it all stacks. Looks like I should get 25. So what's going on? Very time to talk to you. I've got a lake to explore. Oh, fine then.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
I know though. So special about. Glad you asked. We believe that the final rescue place of so-called human hero, dead hero. Granted, that would be a good route, so maybe even treasure. Well, why don't you go there? I never learned to swim. There's so much cause for intellect there. If you go over there and look around, I guarantee that something worthwhile will happen. So just go over there and look at things. Yes, just go look at it. Well, they marked on my map even. You totally want to go look at, right? I'll get back to you on that. I would totally get back to you on that. I need to go make sure I have finished off this hard quest before I do this. And drop this stupid rifle. Yay. Also no level. I forgot to read that again. It's gonna be happening a lot. Anyway. So we can add this better stick. We can have a stick of ale. Because it has a signature of ale, which unleashes a lightning strike. Also, by the way, our dagger has increases inflicted weakness duration. Which sort of works. Would work better for our offhand though. So lightning strike upon critically hitting a foe. Chill foe for 2 seconds after striking from its flank. Hit phone barrels for 5 seconds after inflicting a foe. I think I'll check the lightning strike one. Yay. I don't get rings at level 20 yet. Anyway, I want that in my... Well, right. I want that over that. Progress. Okay, so they told me to go explore that island. Nothing bad will happen, right? You could totally go explore that island. Oh, it's a fish. Fish is a thing. So I'm here. I'll go explore the island. Hey!
Come with me. Let me escort you to the mists.
That's Grass and the Protector. Remember him?
Hush. Don't fight me.
Finished.
Not even a veteran. That's a sad part. He's not even a veteran. That's still better. Like, yeah, also the fact of there's like some heroes from Ashkelon's Ghost. Yet they fucked up hard. Cause they don't look anything like what we remember in that. I'm pretty sure he looked more like a monk. Like, you know, the bald head and everything. Not whatever the hell that was. And yeah, I just feel like working my way up there. So, Vista. I mean, you can look at this place. I was gonna say this here is... I'm pretty sure we didn't actually go here, question mark? Or is this one of the smaller places outside of Ashford? Because this basically here is Ashford Abbey. Pretty much. This here would be like the I was gonna say not the underworld, the catacombs entrance over here, sort of. Yeah. Things we... Hell, even in Guild Wars 1 we never really went back to, like, this place, hell. Like there's a small snowy area, like this way from Plains of Ashford. Like they had the tower and Fobbles Fail, and bears all around it. Yeah, I never really went back to it. I don't even think we really go to Regent's Valley even. Unless this would be Regent's Valley, but I don't. That would be more this way. Well, Unless this could, well, this hill could technically be Regent's Valley, actually, in a way. I guess, yeah, it could be. Also, by the way, we can now do, since we're over 11, we can now do hero point things. Yay, hero point things. Hi, guys. I would very much like to poke that. You guys were... Yeah. So, this orb's features is imprinted with a memory. To be fortunate enough to help us test it. Let's test the effigy. Finally, drop that. Drop that. Because hey, it's a veteran, which means it's gonna be harder. Doesn't have that those amps are attack. I'm actually taking quite a bit of damage. But hey, hell. Frickin' took me out of the effigy.
You can't keep a good Charr down.
Yeah, by the way, now it has... Oh. So, hey, you're well suffering. Well darkness. Convenient. But I think it's time we unlock some more things. Well, corruption... Meh. Special armor... Meh. I think we want to go back to signets. Didn't have the locust. Mesh. Well, no, we'll do it. Minion training, everyone. So, summon Blood Fiend. Summons a Blood Fiend that transfers health to you on each attack. Probably won't use it. Summon Bowmans. It summons 2 Bowmans. Summon Bone Fiend. Summons a Bone Fiend that attacks foes at range. Delivers a crippling attack once every 10 seconds. Then summon Shadow Fiend to attack foes. Oh, I didn't go that way. Well, let's go back that way then, shall we? And hey, I'll get points for teleporting, won't I? Yeah, you used the waypoint. Okay. I don't really want to do this, but F it. So, summon bone minions, everyone. Behold our undead gerbils. I mean, remember what bone horrors looked like in Guild Wars 1? Yeah. It's like we took a rat and we decided to reanimate it. And put a human skull on it. Yeah. Oh, so we have a Bone Fiend. The Bone Fiend... I mean, it's not... Even it's not exactly as impressive as the... well, the Bone Fiends from... Guild Wars 1, though. It looks... they were actually more made out of bone and have the tails. This one just looks like a reanimated Devourer. That one looked like there was a Devourer mixed with things. Like, yeah, I really hate the minions in this. But hey, they have abilities that can immobilize foes. Ooh, immobilizing foes.
We got harpies! Get to the mortar range!
No,
All hands,
that's all
hurry!
the way over there. This one here is a bit hard to do at times, cause like people just camp here when the event's going on. But yeah, also instead of having the ability to cast corpses, not corpse explosion. Shit, what was it called? That one hatch you applied to minions, so that way when they die, they would explode. Was it Putrid Explosion? That Putrid Explosion is one that blew up corpses. Yeah, but we can do this. Well, no, that got murdered. Of course they are. So yeah, we could do this.
Rest easy, servant.
We blow up our minions. It's a thing we can do. We really want to. But yeah, I really don't like minions in this. I really don't like minions in this. Bye, minion. Miss you. people being positive right now. Paul, did you see the new players for making the dynamic events a face roll? Yeah. We've been incentivized to come to these new areas for new achievements. You could have technically gone to any of the other Ascalon areas, so yeah.
Almost there. Just one more.
Shh. Keep it quiet.
Where do you think we're going? Oh no. We should go help. Alright, Boop. Boop. I was gonna say, this is gonna spawn one constantly, isn't it? Oh hey, I could do this. I could drop both ways. Actually, you can see the effectiveness of dropping the wells, switching to staff, and dropping the marks. So they'll literally be standing in circles of doom. But stabby. And hey, here's a level A player, just cause. Oh, and they're just gone. Okay. Sure. Just gone. Statues. Oh, I'm just gonna snipe the statues, because I can. Over 3,016 days? I'm sorry, what? Okay, yeah, that does check out. Because 3,650 would have been? Oh, not 50. 49? Recently. Would have been 50 when we aged? Something like that. Anyway, poke statue. Yeah, we poke statue.
I'm good.
And we leveled up. Leveling up. Not supposed to round us down. Thankfully. Thanks to you, the Ice Legion thought to regain control of Victor's Presidium. I'm stuck in a cave. Oh god. There we go. And you no doubt know that there was much of the Legion's great goal to defeat the human ghost. Oh, up was the defend part. I also like to pass along thanks for gratitude of the Ash soldiers you fought beside. Circles. Circles, by the way. You like them? You like the circles? By the way, more circles. Oh yeah, I forgot. Were you even immobilized? Hey, level 6 we just gained attributes mostly. Yay, 17. I need to go in here because there was the waypoint I need to grab. Because they added this as a thing. Woo. Langmore Estate. So basically Captain Langmore had an estate in a place we couldn't go to in Guild Wars 1. It also has, it always has rich copper vein down though, I believe. You can go though as a guild mission. But yeah. Oh, so I should probably go grab these while I'm here. I mean while I'm here. Oh no, the tents are taking damage. But yeah, defend things for 5 minutes? Eh. I don't really want to stand around though for 5 minutes. I have other stuff to be doing. Like looking at this vista. I mean, look at it. It's pretty. It's rocks. Woo, rocks. I know, right? Yeah, I know, I'm taking the piss out of it, but I've done this a lot.
Smells like trouble.
And this here's a Sharp Tower encampment. Badge Legion. Hi, do you have anything I want? I don't know what that does. Condition damage. So what's an Ash Legion spy kit? Oh. Cool. I can turn myself invisible for barely a second. Why not helpful, I suppose. Oh yeah, here's something I always hate. Let's go back up here into the log. Should I use the lever A boost on my first character to get into the in-game raids, or take time to do story?
It's why we're here.
Oh god, I hate that mentality. I hate that mentality. Like, oh, well, I have boosts, I can use them to level myself up to A. The thing is, you're not experienced. You haven't learnt the game. You just instantly became A, so you could try to compete with players at the same level. Players who took the time to level up mostly. Well, some of them didn't. Some of them did the same thing. But yeah, it's just, congratulate level A, but do you know how to play the game? That's the problem. The whole road to A is supposed to be the whole learning experience. Just skip the learning experience. You're not gonna know what to do when you're A. Oh yeah, get into in-game raids. Oh god. I've never done raids in Guild Wars 2.
Hey, I need some help.
As far as I know, not that many people do, but there are certain discords and other things and guilds that might do raids, but yeah, anyway. Not really my style. Working with people and all that, ugh. Again, it's an MMORPG. You work with people constantly when you're doing meta events. Right, but I don't really have to socialize with those people. I don't have to actually put forth my best effort, because there's, you know, there's hundreds of other players putting forth their best effort, so I can just half-ass everything. Oh, let's see, where do I want to go next? You're saying I should go over there? I mean, I'll humor you and go over there. Okay, let's check here, though. Is there any... Okay, I did earn that hero point, good. Oh yeah, there was the one back there. In my home instance. I guess we just go forward. We are over 50% done. Woo. I know. It takes a while. We have found the Dead God's lair. Cause you know. Remember this? The Stage plaque has a engraving on it. Battle Preserver, God of War and Fire, worshipped by those seeking strength before battle. Someone threw the card of the word Batazar over and over again. You all technically worship this because Batazar. I mean, hey look, it's no longer on fire. And this here's the Ode. The Ode Star statues. Remember the Ode Star statues? Yeah, now it's mostly, they have their newer ones that don't look, they look, well, I guess better in a way. Some of them anyway. Hey, look, it's a Siren Crystal. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's very Siren Crystal. And this fish is probably gonna look at the Siren Crystal. Remember how many times we went by that Siren Crystal in Ascalon? Just because, hey, it's there, and we need to go from Hill to get to Pike and Square and all that, so I have to go through Hill. There might be a boss rock elemental around there too, but yeah, that was the thing. Cause like, over here is Ascalon, right? So yeah, you come down hill, you go through hill, round hill, to this waypoint right here, and then through here to go to Pike and Square, basically. But you don't really want to do that because that's a 50 to 60 area, and you would die horribly. These people are trying to be helpful. So now that we need to go kill harpies, which I will gladly do. Hi, harpies. Yep. Why there were harpies in Ashkelon, I don't know. Because last time we checked on harpies, they were mostly down in Ilona. How they ended up here, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But there's a lot of harpies. I mean, it's been 250 years. Maybe they migrated north for the winter. Oh no, we're slowly bleeding. Oops. And we've leveled up again. Pants. I mean, I could use pants. My magician mantle of the Lich, which is a rune. It gives us plus. If we had two of them, it would give us condition duration, but it would give us vitality. It would get. Well, I'm going with the power one, so yeah. But of course, I should probably get some new armor at like Trinity. Set hill points. Set level 19. Ah yes, hill points. What do I want? More wells, more signets. Signet of the Locust, why not? Signet Spite improves power, but yeah, it does condition stuff. It does a lot of condition stuff. Like, it's a good way to jack up a single target. Like, for example, Signet Spite. Basically, every condition just dropped on top of that enemy. It's gonna have a bad day. Like, it's just gonna have a bad day.
Swarm! Frenzy!
Do you mind? I'm sort of busy reviving this guy. Like, if you could come back later. No? Okay.
I feel strong!
Yeah, they do drop a letter. Okay, well that takes care of that. But I think right now I'm going to work my way back down. Slowly work my way back up and down until we've cleared out the entire area. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Am I going to do all this in this one video? I think we can. It might take 2 hours though. It might take a bit longer. Either way. Oh wow. I'm surprised how good our connection has been though. Like, we haven't really been disconnected yet. Or lagged even. Plague worms. Might as well go grab this before we head down to the Vast District. The Vast District would be basically where Ashford Abbey was. And yeah, no reason why we're doing Charr first is because we get to explore frickin' Ascalon. Ascalon that's green and has trees again. God, I miss that. Like, I loved pre-Ascalon. Like, as a first introduction to Guild Wars 1, it was my favorite zone in the game. Because it was just nice and green. Like, I actually had previous experience with Kryta. Because I think it was one of the betas. Well, we basically started in like... I forget where. We started in one of the areas and then went to Lion's Arch. And I had no idea what I was doing. It was confusing as shit. I think it was a warrior monk back then. But yeah, pre-Ascalon. Actually, if I remember right, I watched my dad play that for a while. He had a Ranger Elementalist, and yeah, of course, the thing about pre-Ascalon is you weren't given that many skills, so you sort of had to make do with tossing together what you could. Hell, my first actual kill in Guild Wars 1 was Elementalist Warrior. Yep, an Elementalist with a sword, because I thought it would be cool, casting fire or storms and meteor showers, while also stabbing things, while being squishy though. I didn't count for that. It was pretty terrible. Like, my first elite skill was 100 blades. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that was the thing. But anyway, Ascalon. So now we need to go kill more ghosts, which I can do. Stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. Hi, I'm here to stabbity. And stabbity, stabbity. But yeah, like I could go to... No, mind, they're all gonna die. They're just gonna melt. Don't worry, eventually once we reach Shaggy, things will stop just melting. For our class. For, say, like, Mechanist or Mesmer, things would still probably be melting mostly. Outside certain champion fights. Hell, champion fights even at low level don't really melt. They're the things where you need a decent amount of players usually. But yeah, for now, yeah, things are mostly gonna melt. It's just how it's gonna be. Like this Ascalon captain, it's gonna melt. I mean, look at it. Can't even get to me. By the way, stay right there. Of course, it doesn't inflict immobilize. It inflicts a lot of things. Actually, if I immobilize, then I do that. They would take more damage from torment. Okay. So there's a ethereal monument here. Let's go poke it. Though there's a read, the ethereal vanguard will challenge all who are worthy. Well, if anyone's worried to challenge headset, I could fairly slide and stop that. Like, seriously. Okay. So, Captain Madhox. I don't remember Captain Madhox. But anyway. I missed. Okay, well, F you too.
Kill shot. I'm wounded.
Huh. Why did I mobilize you? There we go. Wait, that didn't work. Cool.
Endurance drained.
That did not activate either. Huh. Come on. Okay, firstly you guys stop that. Secondly, I don't know if I have touched my skill yet. Okay, you stay there. Power Sickness Spike takes a minute to recharge, which is unfortunate. And you lose the power that increases. Like, it's almost more beneficial for what we're doing to just have it just for the increased power. For a build. But yeah. Well, notice this character has a hammer. Hammers are slow. You can easily evade. what I meant to do was I meant to immobilize and then drop all those things on and then life siphon, but it didn't work out that well, sadly. Yeah, dinner spite's fun, but I think it's time we actually go to something more effective for what we'll be doing, which is Battle Well Darkness. And level 19 before we can activate that. Well, I'm not entirely sure which skills I'm going to be doing for level A build, but so far I think I have a good idea what I'm doing. These wells are, yeah, I mean, look at all that damage, so long as they stay in the well. And here's the thing, the AI is actually a bit stupider than Guild Wars 1, in the fact that they don't register AoEs. Like, Guild Wars 1, oh no, there's a firestorm. Well, I should probably move out of the firestorm, which was always irritating. It's the whole reason why we had MMORPGs to create minions, and all those pets to surround things. So that way they'll body block and can't leave the firestorm. Because, yeah, the elementalists were primary damage dealers in Guild Wars 1. We just basically made things die faster. That's literally all we did. Because basically we would be like, oh, well, I want to put barbs on that target. So all the minions are doing 16 damage each hit. So the pets are doing 16 damage each hit. And then we could add Mark of Pain, and everything around that's taking 42 damage from the minions all attacking too. Yeah, it was pretty great. And I still hate that about Guild Wars 2, that as a Necromancer, I can't use those abilities to direct the course of battle. I can't just toss barbs down on something. I don't even know if I have barbs as a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure we don't. Like, curses. I guess there was that, but that's not the same. Oh, where was it? It's under Soul Reaping. Ah, shit, what did they put it? Hey, they're soul barbs, though. Entering or exiting Shroud increases all damage you deal per duration. Now, that's not terrible. It's not what soul barbs does. Because soul barbs basically was... Ah, shit, what was soul barbs? I forget. I need to go look it up. Guild Wars 1 soul barbs. Okay, soul barbs. Because I didn't really use it on my thing, but yeah. Head spell for 30 seconds. Target rotates 15 to 30 damage. When enchantment or hits is cast on that target. Ah. So basically what soul barbs did was soul barbs basically was a head you tossed on a target. So they would take more damage every time you cast another heads on them. So basically you toss soul barb and then you start tossing all your other heads that's on them. The problem why I didn't use that on my Necromancer in Guild Wars 1 is because I was diversifying my targets. Like, it's good for the AI to have soul barbs, because they'll just focus on one target and toss, you know, Spiteful Spirit and barbs and everything else on it. And that target's basically completely screwed. But yeah. I was tossing like barbs down on this target, Spiteful Spirit on that, and on groups, and Pain Inverter. Oh god, Pain Inverter. And by the way, Pain Inverter is a 0 skill in this. It sucks. It does not last 10 seconds, it lasts like 2. It doesn't have the same effect as it used to. It's really sad. Oh, people struggling with jumping puzzles. Great. Okay, anyway, let's keep murdering ghosts. Here's a good example of a group. So basically, we toss down a well of suffer, we toss down this, we roll away, we toss this one hill. They're already dead before I even got to my other skills. I mean, that's 500 plus 400. Yeah, I don't think they're going to live through that. Like, that does here's the thing. Those wells technically are doing more damage than my marks can even do. Because the marks are basically, they walk onto the mark and it then triggers. The wells, so long as they stay in them, they take a lot of damage. We didn't really even use wells in Guild Wars 1. Like, we could have, but the problem though with wells in Guild Wars 1 is they exploit corpses. There's no corpse exploitation in Guild Wars 2. Like, using that when we summon minions, they just pop out of the ether, and you have them. You don't need a corpse of them. So it defeats the one of the mechanics of a Necromancer in Guild Wars 1. Also another thing, we no longer have energy. You might have noticed that when we started casting all these spells. That yeah, we no longer have energy. We just have cooldowns. So we can just throw all the shit out that we want, so long as we deal with the cooldowns. And thankfully they're not that bad at cooldowns, but for these ones. Do I want to change my well blood though? It's not bad for what we're doing. Consume conditions is It's not vampirism though. I mean, how much health am I doing? 7? Not terrible. Not really that great of a hill though. I mean, not really that great of a hill. I mean, for a passive though, it's not bad. But yeah, I think ultimately we're going to be using well blood. We're going to be using wells for a while. Okay. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for one of these guys to have like trinkets that use power. There we go. Oh, technically a ring. Oh, he also has accessory. Okay, I like you. I'm gonna take these crappy rings and these crappy trinkets. I like you. Wait. Are these unique? No. Oh, right. Frickin' Heroes Band. Because here's the thing. Heroes Band's not bad. But ultimately, it's good for when you first start off. Then it's... yeah, it's outclassed now. We no longer need Heroes Band. We could keep it, but we no longer need Heroes Band. We can't even sell it, so yeah. Anyway, equipped with those. So now we have more power. Which at the moment, it's not really helping us that much. Oh god, that's what we look like? Oh god, I need to dye that. Like... like, where's my shadow base? I was like, I can't actually dye that part of the vest. Ew. But hey, we actually have shoulders now. I thought those were pants, didn't I? I did think those were pants. Oops. Oh, that affects that. Yeah, there. Yeah, you could be Lime Circle. Oh, you could be Lime Circle. Why not? Yeah, I like how Lime Circle, the choice I chose. I wanted a darker green. Yeah, I chose one of the lightest greens possible. Just because it has a slight ghostly green to it, doesn't it? In a way. Okay, well, we want to go down and then up. So let's keep going down a bit. Yes, we should probably go this way. Just cause. Windrock Maze. Forgot about this place. It's very feels like it should be like a something. But it isn't really. Oh, there's a... well, there was a rich copper thing. For apparently sparks and stuff. But yeah, not my concern. I want to go downhill. Where does this go? Just to a dead end? Just to a dead end with a chest. What's in the chest? It's me being attacked by a veteran Ridgeback Scout. That's what. Oh, you're being durable. Oh, okay then. I could use that. So I want to switch back. Apparently this person can now die in peace because they got old whiskers. Ascalonian fishing. Ascalonian fishing is a bit of a pain. I do desert fishing. Because it's a lot easier. It's also profitable. Fishing is, in my opinion, one of the easiest way, well, not exactly the easiest way. It's easy money though, because you just fish. If you get legendary fish. Sadly, that one though is only karma. So it's actually not great. But yeah, a lot of them, you get legendary fish, you turn them into ambergris, you sell the ambergris, you get 2 gold. Now if you're lucky and you get like multiple legendary fish a run for like an hour, say, you can get up to 10 legendary fish in an hour, yeah, that's basically trying gold. And if you get real lucky, and like complete also, say, the fishing thing for the area, which technically is hard to do in like most areas because they want you to, well, let's look at Ascalon fishing for a second. Like Ascalonian fisher, blakefish, dusk dawn. That's a problem. You only have like 5-minute window for that. Daytime, dusk dawn. Yet the problem with Ascalon is there's a lot of dusk dawn ones. And yeah, most of it's lakefish, but there are a few that are not just waterfish, which requires you to go to a specific area to get. It's why I mostly do desert fishing, cause all of it requires just desert fish, so you can just focus on one map and go back and forth across it. Then you get down to like one fish that just does not want to drop at times. Anyway, time to go kill Separatists. Separatists are basically humans that are pissed about the whole peace treaty with the Charr. Well, reasons. Because not everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, we're allies with the Charr now. That's a good thing. A lot of them are gonna be like, oh, we've been fighting the Charr for X amount of years. Like hundreds of years, technically. And now we're just friends with them? Yeah, you can see why a lot would be pissed. On both sides. On the Charr side and on the human side. Cause a lot would be like, hey, we want Ascalon for ourselves. And a lot of the Charr are like, hey, Ascalon's ours. So of course tension's rise. Which I'm trying to shoot me with a frickin' trip. that's not a catapult. That's a, well, actually it is a catapult. It is a catapult. I was gonna say that's a trebuchet. Well, it's, it's like a trebuchet catapult. Oh yeah, I guess it was more like a trebuchet. So wait, I gained die? You gave me a die pen? Oh. I can have a shitty die that isn't worth much. Thanks. Also, hey, Azure Gates. I could have already used those. Anyway, level 19, more heal points. Yeah, like, even trying to sell this thing, I only get how much? 14. Ugh. Like, how is my stuff right now? That's worth the most. I can make money off that. But yeah. Most low level stuff, tier 1 stuff, not really worth it.
I've had enough of this. Go find their camp and burn it to the ground.
I don't need to swim to get there, do I? I don't do water.
Just go do it. You think you don't like getting your tail wet? Wait until I'm done with you.
So can I go burn their camp down?
I'm going. I'll return with word of our victory.
So am I gonna go destroy those tents? Am I gonna go destroy those tents? Because I would very much like to destroy those tents. Oh, I lost my 2-hour bonus. Oh shit, I've lost my 2-hour bonus. Well, that means we've been recording for at least over 2 hours now. And well, yeah, we still have quite a ways to go. Huh. Do I really want to do this all in one video? Yeah, I think next time, I think for the next ones, we will probably divide it after the 50% thing. Maybe. Just because, you know, it's going to take us a while, but it's still going to take us a while to finish this. Oh, they're doing a lot, decent amount of damage to me. At least they're slow, right? So want me to go destroy this, huh? I can do that. Does my well damage to 10? Damn straight it damages to 10. Bye.
What do you want?
Oh, apparently I want to complete this event. No, damage that one too. And we're done. Convenience. I was like, do I want to take the effort to try and get up this thing? Nah, I'm just gonna fly up. Sky scale makes things easy. Oh, diving goggles. Diving goggles sort of thing. So over here's the Charr place. Look at those things rotate. This also should be
I got water in my ears and up my nose, but we got the job done.
Good. Washing the dirt out of your ears will let you hear me better. So, you taught him a lesson?
Believe me, I hear you plenty. And I'm pretty sure they won't be back, don't you worry.
Oh, they will be back. I like that. Oh, they won't be back. Oh, they will. Because the thing about these dynamic events is they reset every field. Like every so and so minutes. So diving goggles make you nude. Well, yeah. That's a thing. And then you can do this. I almost hit the ground though. Alright, we haven't shown off our abilities underwater. I forgot about that. So, underwater combat, everyone. We have Crimson Tide, which is a thing. God's waiting. We also have Feast. Which basically does damage around. We have Foul Current, which darts out at a target foe and strikes them with tremendous force. I know, right? Point blank with a ranged weapon. It's like we get around, we can do that. Then for other things, we could do this if we wanted to get rid of a target. We cause them to sink and fires more Crimson Tides. A lot of things cause Crimson Tides. I'm pretty sure all of these things do. And then for other things, we have Frozen Abyss. So basically we go boop and freeze the water around us. It's a thing. However, we also have to change our abilities to account for this. And thankfully our wells work underwater. I mean the wells, why wouldn't they work underwater? Well, I was just curious. I didn't know if they would or not, to be honest. The problem though is that attacking those fish isn't actually counting towards this at all. There's a real good one to count towards this, but when you're away from that event. Thankfully, we don't have to pick up equipment to fix these things, because you know the whole simplifying of the area thing. So we just sort of poke it and destroy the thing that comes out. Like these ones here, I should probably fits. Can I fits? Can I not fits? Pretty sure I need to try that with after testing of weapons, but you know. Oh well, my bad. Let's just keep moving. I was like, do you think I'm not going to take that? I'm going to take that.
You have a question?
This is our research for research. I'm not surprised Iron Legion technology is superior to its own trinkets, but there's still something to their lights and baubles. What do you mean? They got an innovation paid, but the prone lights and predator.
We're on the verge of a breakthrough with the Iron Barracuda! On the verge!
My engineers are trying to make things function, not sparkle. Hi. Now, the engineer behind these structures is remarkable. My crew will be pleased with my findings, especially in the submarine and iron dots. What is this, a cultural exchange? Something like that. I'm studying Iron Legion engineering on behalf of the College of Dynamics. It's a cute interest in Charr technology. I mean... Hi.
At ease.
So... Boop. I was going to say you might want to attack me. Going to say is the time for this to happen, the event. No, probably not. I was hoping the event would happen because that would make things a lot faster to complete this thing. Oh well. Let's go poke some more malfunctioning equipment. Yay. And kill more Charr outposts.
Kill shot. Found ways to loosen our captain's tongue.
I better get
Well
to
done,
Gucci
soldier.
soon. I'm too smart to be shovelly cold.
And people fishing. Which, yeah, I can expect them to. I got the day. Hey, it's Dust/Done right now, actually. I'm pretty sure these things don't count for the set. Nope, they do. Convenient. I should have read that again, but oh. Let's see. Yeah, note to self, don't try to do everything all in one video. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that for the other ones. Just do 2. Like around the 50% mark on the map. I mean, we'll make a decent time, it's just, it's been like over 2 hours. Probably approaching 3 now. Then I'm getting tired and hungry, and yeah. Vista? Vista. Just cause. Like, I could show the proper way of getting here and all that, but yeah, I mean, okay, so you go over here, right? You go like over here, all the way over like, oh jeez, all the way over like here. You hop up. You run up this way, and across, and up. Yeah, as I said, skyscraper simplify things. You hop this, and hey, you found the Vista. So anyway, Vista. Let's see, trying to remember where we're at. I think we're near, well, we're definitely near Ascalon City. This would be, okay, this would be the main road from Ascalon City over to, Ashford Abbey. Over here would be where the scale were, Gwyn's flute and everything. Some more flooded here now. Now over here would be like the way through the mountain area. Well, not as I mountain, the hill area. Except it's a lot more spread out now. It no longer winds around the area. But technically it sort of does hill, doesn't it, in a way? In a way it does, but yet then there's that big opening though. Huh. And downhill. Downhill is the entrance to the Ascalonian catacombs. I know, right? But the catacombs are over here. Exactly. And over here is a ghostly emanation of stuff from Ascalon. I'm stuck on something. How did I get stuck in here? How? Huh. There's like an invisible barrier there. Weird. But yeah. Over here is Ascalon City's ruins. Yeah, that's not really that noticeable. Like, not much resembles Ascalon City that we knew. Probably gonna go back and grab those, but let's go this way for now. Of course, there's everyone murdering everything, cause, you know, everyone murdering everything.
Bastard!
There's the Fire's heart, because, oh yes. The Faux Fire was basically King Aldebaran's ultimatum. Basically, the Charr drove them up to Ascalon City, and he went and detonated his fiery sword and doomed everyone in Ascalon to be ghosts. Pretty much. Cause you know, why surrender the city when you know, detonate your sword to doom everyone? there was actually a bit challenging now, but it's necessary in a way.
I'm wounded.
I think I pressed it well though, but it didn't actually activate properly.
Look at that view. I'm wounded.
Oh jeez, I'm getting knocked down and well.
Reporting for duty.
Yay for rallying. I didn't even get to show up. Down skills. But hey, we leveled up with 4 health, so. To level 19. I was going to say, you should probably come up, you know, that's a veteran mage uphill. Don't stand fire, fire's bad. Fire's bad, yo. Well, they're dead. Oh. Ah, yes, in some places, there's just commune points. They'll crack with some magic and tragedy, the residual energy, the full fire, and that's going to never be truly purged. Well, let me commune with it. Yeah, there's commune points, which are basically hill points that you just have to go touch. You don't have to fight anything, you just touch. Sometimes you have to fight things to reach, but yeah. Anyway, more hero points. 19. Need to try one with that. And more signets. The plague signet transfer conditions from nearby hours to yourself. Then send the conditions to a foe. Meh. Ah yes, I was going to say that's not an elite one. Signet of Undeath grants generates life force while in combat. Sacrifice health to revive one down, line up. How much health to sacrifice? Huh. But hey, you could use it as a res, that's 2. Well, you have mastered signets. Woo. Probably should work on that. Ugh. Should also work towards Slich form. Should work towards any of the elites. The elites don't get a lot till level 30. But hey. So. Now then I want Spectral Grasp. Actually, in a way, just because it would be more beneficial for my handling of skills to have this one here. And then we're suffering. There we go. That way I can go to this one faster. Because it's going to be my melee skill. Pull targets in. So I can just murderlate them. With stabbies. Like for example this peasant. We pull the peasant over and stab it. Then we leave. Then we leave the peasant trapped. And I was going to life still, but not enough health left on it for that, really. Okay. So, we need to go back and grab those. We need to go grab that. Let's repel these flags. There's a event here with, like, someone that we should know from Guild Wars 1. The problem, though, is they do not look anything like they did in Guild Wars 1. As you can imagine, I think it's like the Siege Master guy that was in that one single mission for Guild Wars 1. The one that was like, damn foul Charr snuck up on me while I was repelling this trebuchet. Like the gruff looking guy, he's just... Yeah. You heard my turn grad for your much needed assistance south of Blood Legion at the Ascalon City ruins. The Legions are fortunate to have a soldier of your skill and courage among their number until we discover a way to permanently destroy these fire Asgard specters. The small setback for them is a tremendous victory for the Charr. Yay. Alright, where you go? Alright, so getting up to this thing is actually a bit of a pain. Or we could just fly uphill. Convenience. And you're invulnerable while looking at a vista, so you don't have to worry about things murdering you in the background. Thankfully. But yeah, Ashkelon City, everyone. Oh, that's a veteran cave troll that just decided to start dropping rocks on top of my head. Yeah, I'm going to leave now. Well, those guys seem to be having fun. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on this and I'm out. Oops, I pointed my mouse in the wrong direction. Poof. 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 And Jackasaur are growing on me. It's not the most effective. You'd have a better time just using Raptor, to be honest. I need to look into a thing real quick before we go grab that. Headset, stop. Oh, that's a thing. Apparently Def everyone's uploading videos. They're over 2 hours long. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Anyway, here's another commune point. Commune points are fun. Fine. Except for the fact that very bar is go so back. But we grab it. Yeah. Underwater combat is one of those things that it's sort of almost, it's like they thought about it. It was a good idea when they made it, but then they never really brushed up on it. It's like they made it, but then they sort of didn't stop caring about it and forgot about it. Left it alone. Compared to everything else they've changed for classes and everything. They didn't really give a shit about underwater combat. Anyway, just because I'm being a bit lazy now and I want to speed things up. Yeah, you could platform your way uphill. Yeah. Or you could just, you know, actually have things. But anyway, more Ashkelon City. We have the wall. The Great Northern Wall. And how it kept the Charr out of Ashkelon? Yeah. Not really keeping the Charr out of Ashkelon in now, is it? And we can do that event to defend the mortar from ghosts and all that stuff, but... I mean, I can participate. Oh, only sits down sometimes. Oh, well, Boof, you're all dead. Have a nice day. Oh, you guys want more? Okay. Fine, get over. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot about that. I like that. Pull target foe and all nearby foes. Like, I was targeting that one, and because we pulled in a whole group of them. Like, I wasn't counting on that. Well, let's demonstrate that again. That was cool. Okay, so pull target. Yeah, it's a decent chunk of that, not all. And I promise I'd have to still fight this for 2 minutes. Meh. Not my concern. I'm heading down. Well, I could head down there. Or I could head over hill and head down. And let's head over hill. Because we get to be introduced to something that is new. Well, not new for Guild Wars 2, but new from... coming from Guild Wars 1. Because in Guild Wars 1, there really wasn't... if I can get there. But yeah. There really wasn't... ogres. Ogres weren't really a thing. Oh, I can just go in here right now? Cool. I thought usually those were sealed off. And yeah, well, it's sealed off, you can't even fly in, I believe. Anyway, this one might be one of the more harder ones to do, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure this isn't after. Is it? No, so it didn't count. Okay, well, that's how tedious this one is. Ooh, that barely moved. Okay, I'm gonna destroy your stuff. Can I just toss a well down on it? Wait, that one doesn't. How about that? Well, suffering. Yeah, it works. But not that bad. There, just start doing so much. And then there's an event that leads to going in hill. And here we defend the borders. Which means what's his face should be up there. The guy from that one mission in Guild Wars 1, who they completely butchered in this. But basically, I think he looks like a default Ashkelonian fighter. Such. And yeah, that's... No. Like, you can't just take people's names and put them on things. I think they did that with Stefan even. You remember Stefan, he was a Guild Wars 1 henchman. I think they did that to him too. They gave him like the Ashkelonian captain model, and yeah. It's no, you don't do that to people with established stuff. You don't just butcher them by giving them a default model. That's an insult to what you created. Like if you did that shit to like Prince Rook, yeah, that would be even a worse deck move. It's hard to regret the fact that I wasn't on Guild Wars 2 in like what, 2020 when they had the root cape available to be obtained. Yeah, unfortunate. So was that came back. Anyway, thankfully we were able to get in here and do that. We're going to thank you for your much needed... Oh yeah, by the way, there wasn't even any ogres though. Much needed aid as we have finally made some advances against the ogres that have played our citizens. Your efforts were crucial to our attempt to drive the ogre scourge from the forest. We have been able to build on the momentum which you have helped our people and hope to soon be rid of this menace forever. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even see a single ogre here, though. Oh. Oh, it's a sniper rifle I could probably use. Can I actually use the sniper rifle, or is it too complicated? Vista. I almost pressed the button, didn't I? Also, my slots are starting to die. All this stuff. So can I use it? No, I can use the sniper rifle. And it works exactly how you thought it would work. I mean, look at that thing. I think that's the model they use for the... what is it? Thing that becomes the legendary. I forgot what it's called. I know the hunter is the legendary, I believe. So now we just have to go down and clear out this area, I think. And then we'll be done unless I need to go find some follow-up thing. But yeah, note to self. Don't overdo things. Don't need to do everything in one video. Especially because that means this video is going to be a pain in the ass to upload. Because of how long it is. So anyway, the last heart should be downhill. Last point of interest though. Huh. Not sure about that. We must defeat the Dread Scale. Is he even a veteran? He's not even a veteran. Well, in that case, get rid of it. About the health.
Kill shot.
Now that's right. Feels like a veteran. Anyway, I'm going for that. You stay right there and all that nonsense. Oh, you're doing something. He's bombed. I mean, that's a thing you could do. Totally bomb it out. Those are regenerating health. Oh, hey.
Armored up!
Level 8 decided to show up and, be level 8. Because, they need those Ascalonian events to get those things done. Which we did on the first day. Which was pain.
That's one less distraction for Erks. Wonder what he wants next.
Hey, we leveled up. We did it, everyone. We're level 20. We gained access to rings. That's a day up. Definitely a jump up from those level 8 ones. And you know to do personal story chapter 2. Which we're not going to do. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long while before I get around to the personal story. Well, I might do the 10 just because it'll give me a black line key. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get around to such. Bye, Ascalon Signet Ring. Miss you. I think those are for turn in. Not sure if it's a vent or I just turn them into what's space.
That's the only case scenario.
I hope it works.
Do you have any use for these acts? To acquire a scale charmer from person. Hi.
At ease.
Sure. So what does a scale charmer do?
I need a volunteer to test the scale charmer.
Okay. So I guess we just keep zapping the target until it's fine. I mean, that's fine. Okay, you want to be that way. I'll drop this down. Alright, that actually took me down. That's impressive. So, down skills. We have life leech, which we're just going to spam. We have fail, which we can do that. High, low, try.
Strong!
Perfect, touch ground. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, not exactly a fan of this event. So I'm just gonna go around and murder a bit more scouts. It shouldn't be long. Temptation. Do we have to know that my research is proceeding apace? I to know a small part of your recently timed assistance. Investments which you have procured have proven to be impowerful as I seek to produce the ultimate scale poison. Is there a way to make the acquaintance of the soldier? Oh, I thought I needed a point of interest. To make the awareness of the soldier who had such an appreciation for the power of research they want to restore lives and to further its pursuit. You are a good egg. Highly respected and accomplished researcher Irks. So, I need a point of interest. I guess I was looking at that. By the way, we 100%ed Plains of Ash. Or Old Ascalon. So we gained a bow. We can't use bows. We gained some boots. Some really good boots. And the mighty. And they give me plus 10 power. Nice. Because of the room. Transmutation charge. Not bad. I would have preferred if it was a Black Lion key, but I don't think Black Lion keys really show up on the starter maps. And 4 copper ore. And 10 silver. And experience. All that. Not even as much experience as doing those hearts counted for. Ah well. I mean, hey, that gives us a transmutation charge that we need. Don't need you anymore. Definitely need you. I was gonna say that's probably definitely better than what we're willing. That's not as good. Because green stuff is technically better. But as you can see, it's a higher level, but it's not higher stats. And since we completed the area, we get from the Tyrian Explorer Society. Greetings, travelers. Good work exploring all of Ashford. You nearly got your tail kicked. We're confident you'll go on to do better next time. Because the main kings are a great explorer. We did good. We did good, everyone. We completed the Plains of Ashford, yet we didn't fully explore the Plains of Ashford. But there's one section we didn't actually go to. Because apparently there's no points. Oh god, the world's rendering in. Sometimes it does that. But here's the thing, like, there's a reason why I'm using this guy still. Because technically, for my main, I use, what was it?
I'll put this straight on myself.
Eyes on your own business.
I use not that one. I use not that one. I use this one. The Roar Blessed Noble. The problem though with all these Campion Noble Sky Scouts is they don't have a default Sky Scout model. And so when you first get into a map and you're mounting up, yeah, the problem is there's no model for you to use. So you sort of just sit there and wait for it to load while you're technically moving on the mini map. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think you can end up with some weird situations where basically you will end up under the map or stuck and stuff. Because the model doesn't load until it loads. It doesn't have a default model to draw back on. Anyway, we haven't explored this area. I haven't explored up there, apparently. Weird. I'm not sure what's up there for me to explore, but if you insist, game, I will humor you. As I ride around on my hover bike. Because, you know, what else is a Necromancer going to ride around on? His hover bike. You know. This is... I'm sorry, you want me to explore this? But I can't explore this. That's an invisible wall hill. Unless I... Well, I'm pretty sure I should have done that. Oh, it's just the back ass of this place. Yeah, I was gonna say it's just the back ass of this place. Huh. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh well. That's pretty much this area then, covered. So yeah, that took me about 3 hours, yeah. Not ideal. Pretty much everything from the 10 thing will be in this area, though. I'm just not sure when I want to do
Did you see those Flame Legion down there corrupting like Veritas? There's tar everywhere.
We've also got elementals emerging from the tar.
Terrific. More zealots spoiling the lake. Bane, go find us some assistance.
I think what I want to
you too.
Is I want to do all the starting areas and the towns. All the towns. Oh god, that means also Lion's Arch probably too. Which means that's gonna be let's see. 5 races. The road should be set, the road should have added 10 people, they never did. But yeah, 5 races. 5 starring zones, 5 towns. That's at least 10 videos, except for the fact that I'll probably split most of the starring zones into 2 videos from now on. So that's 15. Lion's Arch 16. So yeah, about 16 videos, and then maybe I'll get back to the... Maybe I'll actually get started on the actual story. Because I'd say technically the story is probably one of the lower points of the game. But I brought this up a few times. I love the first part of the Guild Wars 2 story. Eventually, once you start going into your orders or factions or whatever, yeah, it starts losing interest there. I do like a certain faction, which we're probably going to join on this character. And then after that, yeah, after that, I don't really care that much for the Guild Wars Guild Wars 2 story. Because it just starts going downhill once we meet a certain Sylvari.
Really? That's it?
And we become basically, yeah, it's a problem. Anyway, before we actually do this, I said I was going to do the main cities. Then no starting zones. So I think we'll get started on the main city of the Norn next, Hobrak. Because that's a thing. But we can worry about that next time. I mean, we look a bit out of place still.
Just admit
But
I'm stronger. Never.
In cities you are at your actual level, and yeah. But I haven't made up to train. Actually, I might want to do one thing before we hit the veil. Let's see if I can actually get some Gale going. Let's see if I can set hill for 20 through, not 8, 25. Just 25 would be silver, stone copper technically. But yeah, look at those prices. This stuff's more expensive just because it's harder to find. That's a thing? Huh. Garnet, probably what we're gonna need. I was gonna say the lower card stuff would be cheaper. But yeah.
Spirit fight.
Do I want that?
I'm Jorman.
Well, there could be actually
Raven's
better
my
stuff.
favorite.
Go downhill
I like
too.
bear too. Oh, but snow
Mighty.
leopard
Like for
is
example,
so
it's Mighty Amulet.
sleek.
We could
be
just
all of
have
it
them
and see
for
if you can
cheaper
take
than
on.
buying this crafted one, which I have lost some. Well,
Bang,
mouse
bang.
heights, toughness,
Got you.
meh.
You're done.
I'm not. You
But yeah, I
win.
like Garnet Hill.
Besides, they didn't have
More
to
expensive.
extract
A lot more expensive. Gonna say, do we have mighty and other stuff? We have mighty rings, yes. Okay, so we might just buy full set mighty stuff here. Pearls, healing power, meh. Okay, so we have a ring, right? Don't we? Iron ring. Yeah, so we don't really need 2. Just buy one. I know the fair's already over 3 hours. Oof. And I'm not really worried about the runes they have on them, because let's face it, we're going to be replacing the skill constantly. Sadly, that's a thing. So I don't really give a shit about the runes on that. Once we get to a level A and actually get ourselves a full set, then we can worry about the runes. I'm also going to have to worry about the money for everything. Like right now, we're pretty good, but my money's in reserve for other things.
Never.
Like, I'm not supposed to drop on 2,000 gold. Did I buy that? I may have bought that. I'm not sure. Was I paying attention? It's late. I'm tired, okay? That's my excuse. Yeah, okay, got it. This one's a bit more expensive. But probably requires, well, I'm not sure if this is crafted armor or not. It might be. I'm saying it might just be found gil that's cheap. Yeah, this right here is probably the crafted stuff. Which is why it's so much more expensive. I mean, look at that. Jeez, that's expensive. Like it would be easy. Well, I was gonna say it'd be cheaper that way, but no, it isn't. Okay, I want to go back uphill. I don't know why this one hills uphill above the rest, but oh well. Yeah, like, those even the train, well, hone stuff. Probably sure about hone stuff, to be honest. Because it's level 23.
Bang, bang.
Yeah,
Got you.
done.
You're done.
Oh well, my stuff will do for now. Then there's like stuff like this shadow
Spirit
stuff,
fight.
you know.
I'm Jorman.
Power and healing.
Raven's my favorite, but I like bear too. Oh, but snow leopard is so sleek. Just be all of it. And see if
Here we
you
go.
can take
Here's some
on
fun stuff.
Jorman.
Level try 1, strong. Maybe we should have went with that. You know? Whoops. Oh well. Anyway,
He held me tight,
now let's go to weapons.
but he just wasn't you.
Aren't you sweet?
We could get a Charr cleaver. Could get a Charr cleaver if that's a lot more expensive. Well, yeah, I used to make some of these things. And yeah, they are a bit more expensive than I remember they were. Well, I guess they do come with a minor central force, but still. Definitely a bit more expensive than I remember. Or you could just go downhill and buy probably a mighty thing, right? Down and hill, mighty. Come on, mighty. Mending. Here we go, mighty. Sell mighty greens. Ooh, training for that though. Huh.
Just admit I'm strong.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can buy mighty greenwood staff for training. Or you can buy mighty softwood staff for 5 for 1. Why would I not buy that? Instead, it's a lot cheaper. Also, I want daggers. You have daggers? Blood. 0 health and power and critically hitting a foe. Yeah, I would prefer different things with those. To be fair, I would prefer different things with those. Don't think I picked up trinkets though. Huh. Oh well. And technically strong would have been a better choice, but shrug. Anyway, upgrade components. Those are not what I was looking for. I was looking for sigil. Let's go for weapon sigils, yeah. Minor sigil of the night. Huh. I might have to change the level range of that. So what is minor?
Spirit fight. I'm German.
0. Ah, interesting.
Raven's my favorite.
Bang,
I like bear too.
Got
But
you.
snow leopard is
Done.
so
Oh,
sick.
generosity 250.
See if you can take on.
That's a
Sure,
thing.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna want these minor sigils of force. Just 2 of them. And that. Oops, I did not. I double clicked. My bad. Whoop. Oh well. Well, at least it wasn't anything expensive. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think we're good on what I want. We have our weapons, our armor. Maybe not trinkets. Trinkets. Fine, we'll go back to trinkets. Wow, trinkets. Accessories. Okay, what you got? This one here I may have to buy the garnet top of studs because there's like nothing else here really, so. Well. 24 silver's not really gonna break my bank anytime soon, to be fair.
Just admit I'm stronger.
So yeah, we'll explore most of this next time. I just need to go pick up my stuff and encrypt it now. And yes, I have to do this now because I don't want to do this when I'm busy on my
Are your
main,
hunts dissatisfied?
having this stuff still be here. So yeah.
It's a good story.
We'll look over things properly next time. For now, let's pick up our stuff. That might fill up my inventory, I'm not sure. Okay, so.
Hey. Hey.
Encrypt everything.
Boy. Come here. Give me a kiss. I want to.
I say encrypt the slot 2.
Can you help me out
Get
here?
back to you in a second.
I'm on a adventure.
5. Huh. What's my... there's one.
To air. She'll break the fang yet.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Nice. Now I want dagger. And I want dagger. I said dagger. And then we switch. No, yeah, that's probably one reason why those skills were so low. Because we were using that. Turner. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, compared to those, still a bit less. Now then. I don't know why I bought 2 of those. Equipment. Stick. Oh god, my outfit. How would I do it? Purifier blast when hitting a thing. I want hydromancy though. Oh wait, no, cancel. There's 2 slots because of that.
I have so much to do.
It's supplied anyway. Fuck me. I said cancel, but no, wait, no, it isn't applied. So I have firing up hydrants. I know, does make sense. This one is force. That one should technically be impact, but I didn't buy an impact one. So oh well, 2 force. And that's just that. To be honest, I could probably sell it back if I really wanted to. Which I am going to do now. Because it gives me a silver.
To the hall. I bet one of us is great. Who's with me?
Okay.
Can you help me out here?
No way. I'm on an adventure.
Yeah, okay. I don't really know what to do for this. In fact, I'm going to probably change it to pumpkin, but yeah, for the other stuff, we're going to be mostly wearing our outfit, but you know, I should probably fix this, just cause. I was saying never really looks that great. So, whatever. Just gonna stick with that anyway, so yeah, we could technically change the head thing, but meh. It would be a waste of transmutation charge, honestly. So, next time we will probably explore Holbrook. Cause we've been recording for over 3 hours. We need to end this video. So, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day. Note to self, don't record entire zone in one video. Split it at the 50% mark. Cause holy crap, 3 hours. Anyway, till next time, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice